Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Geeked Out. If you want to be a part of Geeked Out Nation, make sure you guys give a little click to that logo up top. And today I'm going to be covering the Microsoft E3 2013 press conference. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on everything that they said, some of the games that they talked about, and pretty much my overall reaction of the entire press conference. So we all know that at the Microsoft press conference about a month ago, they completely dropped the ball on that one. I mean, they just talked about TV, and you know, sports and TV. But this time, guys, Microsoft said, all right, guys, we messed up last time, but this time we're going to give you guys everything you guys want. We're going to talk about games, and more games. And that's what they did, guys. They threw out a bunch of games at us. We got a clip of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, which is kind of the first time ever that I believe Metal Gear Solid is coming to the Xbox 360 or the Microsoft or Xbox One or whatever. It's the first time they're ever coming over there, so it's kind of a big deal, I guess. The graphics look amazing. They were showing off a lot of the little features of stealth mode and all these different modes that they kind of introduced to everybody. And that felt like a really good tone setter for the evening. I mean, it told the gamers, guys, we listened, we messed up the first time, and we're going to give you guys what you want. So we're just going to throw out Metal Gear Solid, and we're going to hope you guys like it. And I gotta say, Metal Gear Solid looks pretty awesome. I've never been a huge Metal Gear Solid guy, so I'm not probably gonna play this game. I've never been the biggest fan of that franchise. I've played a couple of them, but could really care less. But it looks amazing. Some of the modes that they were introducing look actually pretty cool. So I'm excited for those Metal Gear Solid fans. But as for me, I'm not a big fan of that game, so I kind of said, all right, what's next? And what was next was pretty much, we got some glimpses of Battlefield 4, which looked pretty badass and awesome. We got Battlefield just in the mix, just everything going mayhem, going batshit crazy. We also got a tease from the new Halo game by 343 Studios. We don't know what kind of Halo game it is, but it's a Halo game. They didn't really say it's Halo 5. They didn't really say what kind of Halo game it was, but we got a teaser for that with Master Chief and everything, which looks pretty cool. It's just like a cinematic teaser, though. We don't really get a glimpse of what the game is really going to be, so take that with what it is. But it looks pretty cool for anybody that's a Halo fan. They also showed off some Forza Motorsport 5 for those racing fans out there. It looks amazing. Graphically, it's a notch above everything else. I mean, it's just a great racing sim. We got all the great features that the other ones have. It's just like, on this one, it's just more powerful, so we see that, which is alright, but I'm not a big racing car fan. And we also got, what I was super excited to see was Dead Rising 3, guys. Dead Rising 3 looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to probably do like a review to the gameplay that I saw, but like that thing just looks super badass, super crazy good. It looks like we're going to get a bigger open world game, because that's what they were talking about. It was going to be open world. Everything was going to be hands-on, and that looks cool. The guy's driving wherever he wants. He's flipping cars, doing mayhem, going through cages. Zombies are everywhere. It looks like Dead Rising, guys, and it's been a while since we actually got a good Dead Rising game, or Dead Rising game in general, so I'm actually excited about this game. That game actually made me consider, like, wow, is this an Xbox buy game right here? Is this a game that's going to make me want to buy the Xbox? And I was like, I don't know, but it looks badass. The next game I talked about was some Mirror's Edge, which got me like hyped because I predicted Mirror's Edge, and Mirror's Edge is there, and it looked just like Mirror's Edge. The only problem that I had with this entire thing is that it said coming out when it's ready. That's it. There's no date, there's nothing, it just says coming out when it's ready. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's what it is, guys. It's coming out when it's ready. I was super hyped when I saw it, because I was like, yes, at least they're working on it. It's coming sometime in the future. Hopefully not 3 years from now. Hopefully in a year or two. But it looks cool. Looks just like the other game, like just with improved graphics. And that's cool for me. I wanted that. So it looks badass. I'm not really sure if that was gameplay or if that was just like a cinematic trailer, but it looked cool and I was super excited about it. The next thing that they showed was Project Smart, which actually kind of looks like a Little Big Planet clone, just in a different skin. It looks kind of like Little Big Planet. You create, you share, all that kind of stuff like that. So that's not my cup of tea again. It's something that a lot of fans will probably be into, just not me, but you know, it looks okay, pretty cool, pretty interesting, but not for me. They also showed a game called Sunset Overdrive, which was like the weirdest gameplay slash trailer video. I mean, at one point the dude's shooting like disc, like actual CD or old school music disc. I mean, it's weird, it's wonky, it looks funky, it looks like a unique game. Didn't catch my attention except for the attention of what the hell is this, but it was something that caught my eye, and I was really intrigued by what the what they were trying to create, I guess you could say. It was intriguing, but nothing that really had me going, oh my god, I gotta have this system because of this game. They also showed off the game called Ryse, which looks pretty interesting, cool. It's a medieval style game, but I listen to a lot of podcasts, and a lot of these podcasters have played or seen demos of this game and they are not happy. So that doesn't mean that the game's gonna suck or anything, but these guys that go to all these things said that the gameplay and everything did not really work well. So I'm kind of really interested to know if that was actually gameplay that we were seeing. I mean, Xbox didn't really show me that many things that had me jaw dropping, wanting it bad. They didn't answer any of the questions of the used games or the always online. They just kind of brushed it off to the side and just kind of went with the games, make the gamers happy. We also got a bigger look at Quantum Break. Their exclusive is coming out soon. We also got a look at their Killer Instinct Xbox Live arcade game. But the actual best thing that they showed, probably besides the Battlefield to me, was the Titanfall. We finally got to see Respawn's Titanfall, which looked really cool. We got a glimpse of them going into tanks, them fighting, open like hardcore multiplayer matches. It looks badass, looks cool. If you're into like first-person shooters, this is a first-person shooter that looks like it's going to be a must-buy. If you guys don't know, the Respawn guys are the guys that made the original Modern Warfare. They got fired by Activision and whatnot, or Infinity Ward, or whoever the hell made it. And they went over there and they're like, we're going to make our own game, our own first-person shooter. And this is what they brought out. And it looks pretty cool, really badass. So that had me the most excited besides the Battlefield, because I'm a huge Battlefield fan. That all looked pretty cool, but again, there's nothing there that's going to make me want to buy the console outright. I mean, Titanfall, Quantum Break, Ryse, or Riz, whatever the hell that name is, Dead Rising 3, they all look cool and might get me to purchase a console in the future, but the fact that the console is going to be costing about $500, always online, no used games, all that kind of features just kind of sucks. And the console is way too expensive for me to really consider it right now to buy it. I have to wait till the rest of E3, but so far it's kind of just like a whatever moment for me. I guess we'll see what they bring out to the table later on, but so far it's just kind of a whatever moment for me. Overall, the Xbox press conference, I'm going to give it a score, and the reason I'm going to give it a score is because I think that this is a competition, guys. It's Sony, Microsoft, it's Sony versus Microsoft versus Nintendo. Somebody has to win. So I'm going to score all of these guys on their press conference only for right now. I'm going to say that Microsoft did listen to the gamers, and they were like, alright guys, you guys want games? We're going to show you guys games. And they showed a hell of a lot of games. But the games that they showed aren't really games that are completely worthy of buying the console yet to me. But they did show us some amazing, amazing games, and I'm super excited about that. Some of the things I thought were good were the games that they showed. They showed games. Some of the features for the 360 were pretty cool. They also talked about all of the exclusives that they'll be getting first, like for Battlefield, Call of Duty, and games like that. So all that was pros. Those are all the pros. The cons, the system is way too high. They didn't show the games that made you want to jaw drop and buy the system, like some Gears, Halo gameplay, you know, games that make you jaw drop, a new IP that just has you going crazy. They didn't show any of that there. So for that reason, I'm going to give the press conference a geeked out score of 3.5 out of 5 because they did what the gamers wanted and they talked about games. So I'm going to give them props for that. So that's what I'm going to give Microsoft a 3.5 out of 5. How about you guys? What are you guys going to give Microsoft? Are you guys giving Microsoft a good score? Did they do enough to make you want to purchase their console? What do you guys think of the overall press conference? And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys geek out about anything no matter what. And I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that logo right there, and I'll talk to you guys later.